MudBlazor theme editing. MudBlazor has a strong, centralized theme system. This means all the Mud components' colors, fonts, spacing, etc. are stored in a central place. So making a change to a component's background color, for example, will affect that component globally throughout your application. This way, you can control the overall look of your application. There are 3 general ways to make changes to the theme. You can specify a component's attribute in a CSS file. Whether this is at page level or application level, you can use this to fine-tune some attributes. The second way is in the program.cs file. If you change the theme here, the effect is globally throughout your application. The more comprehensive way is to create a theme file. This way your theme is more manageable, and you can add additional themes for your user to choose from. But creating and editing a theme file can be a daunting task. In this video, we'll demonstrate how to easily create and implement a theme file. Before creating and editing a MudBlazor theme, let's quickly create a Blazor web app that uses MudBlazor. Here, we have a standard Blazor web app in .NET 9. It doesn't matter if it's a server or WebAssembly app. In the Package Manager console, make sure you're in the project folder, not the solution folder. Then add the MudBlazor package. In the imports.razor file, add a using statement. Next, we need the links to the style sheets and script. Go to the MudBlazor site and click Get Started. Under Installation, scroll down to Add References and select the framework you are using. Copy the style sheet links. Paste these links into the app.razor file. You can remove any links to Bootstrap. Back on the MudBlazor site, copy the script for your selected framework. Paste it last in the body section of the app.razor file. Because MudBlazor components are highly interactive, you can set interactive server render mode here to apply globally to all your pages. Finally, we need to register the service in our program.cs file. With MudBlazor installed, we can go change our layout so it implements the MudBlazor components and providers. In the main layout.razor file, add the Mud theme provider and Mud popover provider. These are required, and we'll use the Mud theme provider in a moment to tell MudBlazor which theme to use. The Mud dialog and Mud snack bar providers are needed for dialog and snack bar components. In the Mud layout, we added a Mud app bar, which will have an icon button to open and close the side drawer, and an icon button for home. Below that is the title we want to display in the app bar. The drawer itself will display our navigation menu component, and the main content component will display the body of our pages. In the code section, we add a little method to toggle the open state of the drawer. In the navmenu.razor file itself, you can delete all the scaffolded default code and add a Mud nav menu component with links to your pages. With that all in place, your app should now display and work with MudBlazor components. Creating a Mud theme can be a daunting task, but lucky for us, there's an open-source MudBlazor theme editor in GitHub. Browse to mpeters21575 MudBlazor theme editor in GitHub. Go to code and download the zip file. Extract the zip file, and in the source folder, you'll find the MudBlazor theme editor C# solution folder. Open the solution in Visual Studio and click Trust the downloaded folder. Next, wait a moment for the project to restore its dependencies. When you run the theme editor, you'll see a default theme. Here you can edit the light and dark color palettes, the typographies, layouts, shadows, dialogues, and Z indices. To start, let's select the cool minimal theme from the top right list. This is closer to the theme we're looking for. For demonstration purposes, we'll just change the drawer background and text color in the light palette. Once we're happy with our new theme, go to Theme Management Import Export. Give your theme a name, select Export as C#, and download the file. Let's go implement our new theme. In Visual Studio, add a new themes folder to your project. This is just easier to manage all your themes if you have more than one. Keep in mind a mud theme already contains a light and dark mode, so you don't need to create separate themes for this. In this folder, add the existing C# theme file you just created and downloaded. With the theme editor version we used, it seems there's a little bug when it added the shadow elevations. There are commas missing. We'll use Ctrl-H to quickly correct this. What is very important is to change the namespace to your project's namespace, and you may have to correct the class name. To use this theme, go to the main layout.razor file, and in our Mud Theme Provider component, specify the path to the theme. This will be the namespace and class name, followed by .theme. Run this, and you'll see the new colors for the drawer background and text. But there still seems to be an issue with the icon colors. We want it to be the same color as the drawer text. The quickest way to do this is to simply go to our custom theme file and manually change the drawer icon color to match the text color. But as a demonstration, let's see how we make changes to our theme in the theme editor. Run the MudBlazor theme editor again and go to Import Exports. Give your theme a name, click C# Import, and select your theme file. You may have to click on the C# Import button again, and then click Import Theme at the bottom. Go to the light color palette and change the drawer icon color to the same value as the text color. Again, like we did before, you'll have to export the file. And unfortunately, again, you'll have to make the corrections we showed earlier. Either way, you edit the theme file, the icon color is now fixed. Thank you for watching our video. For more tutorials on C#, click subscribe. Give us a like so the video can be visible to more people.